to the Relatively Friends podcast. I'm your navigator, Robbie. Across from me, I have Joe and Kevin as usual.
What's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Welcome to the show, Relatively Friends. Our third episode. So I guess this is a thing now because we're still going.
Robbie's not bored yet.
Yeah, to the con.
Yet.
Well,
Yet is the key word there, Kevin. Yet.
so yeah, but you guys thought I was bored.
Yeah.
Give him about 2 more weeks. He's going to be bored of this, and we're going into documentaries next. That's what we're
We're gonna be doing
He's
documentaries.
He's going to want us to do filming documentaries, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
See?
So I sent him a message yesterday. I was like, hey, are we still doing the podcast tomorrow? Because, you know, this is a new thing. We don't have a schedule or like any type of calendar invite or anything. And they're like, what, are you bored already? Are you just done with this? I'm like, no, I just want to know if you guys had stuff going on and you need to cancel.
We're going off your track record, Robbie.
Yeah.
My track record is awesome.
Is it though?
Mostly.
Mostly.
It's 6 months. He usually gets about 6 months out of something, then he's bored.
Yeah.
6 months is generous, actually.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dude, Dungeons and
Magic
Dragons
Gathering.
was not my fault.
Magic the Gathering.
As I said, I think I said
I bought massive decks. I bought a shitload of cards and then it just kind of crumbled away.
I actually still have all mine in that desk right there.
I have them in my garage. I was going to bring them. Like, anybody want these things?
I'll take them. Angie still plays.
Does she?
Yeah, I think she plays online.
online.
We haven't touched our physical cards in forever. They're just like sitting on a shelf, collecting dust.
So does mine.
Mine's in a desk drawer,
Oh,
right over there.
well, maybe we should have an episode where we just play Magic, like not a podcast episode, but just like we're playing Magic. Yeah,
There's a lot of people who do that, but we could do that.
I mean, it would just be something to diversify our portfolio.
Cool. Take 2.
Take 2. Yeah, there is no second takes with this joint. And there's no editing. As you can tell by, I don't know if you saw the last episode, I just put it up there. I'm pretty sure the sound matched the words. That was an editing fun time, whatever you want to call it. So getting into today's episode, Olympics. That shit was nuts. The opening ceremony, I heard that was pretty ridiculous. I didn't watch much of it, but
You didn't
all
watch
I know is I saw some chick with a beard, and I was like, "Yep, I'm good."
Well, do you know what they were actually doing in that opening ceremony?
Nah, I seen a Instagram something, and then it showed some either guy or girl with a beard singing, and I was like, "Do you, boo? Do you?" And I just turned it off.
Well, that whole thing has a lot of controversy around it because everybody's like, oh, they're proposing and making fun of the Last Supper.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but
How-
they're not.
So is that something I should do? I should go back and actually watch the opening ceremonies.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Greek mythology? That's the thing.
I know everything about the Greek mythology.
Then who was the blue character?
Of what?
The guy
And the guy with the beard, the dude, the singing.
dressed in blue.
Who was that? Who was he supposed to be portraying?
I said I didn't watch it because I saw a meme and said, "Nah, this isn't for me."
Oh. So he was actually being Dionysus, the god of like wine and
Oh,
party
God
okay.
of Wine, yeah.
of Greek mythology.
No, yeah, I know Dionysus.
So that like actually portrayal they were doing is like 200 plus years older than Leonardo da Vinci's painting of the Last Supper. So it's actually older. So people are freaking out thinking they're making fun of the Last Supper, but they're not. And ancient Greece, cross-dressing was normal.
Oh yeah, cross dressing was like you were cool if you were cross dressing. It-
So like that whole thing makes sense considering the Olympics came from ancient Greece. So
This
they
is
were
true.
doing honor to ancient Greece where the Olympics came from. But again, people blew it out of proportion. Like everybody does nowadays.
Well, yeah, everything gets blown out of proportion. Huh. Well, that sounds fun. I might go back and watch it. I don't know if I want to though, but I might.
It was good. They had the first ever metal band play there.
They did.
Who was the band?
Gojira.
Yep.
Gojira. Was it awesome?
Oh, dude, it was awesome. They were doing. I can't remember how it was pronounced. It's French, but it began with Marie Antoinette as she was beheaded
Oh.
because they did the performance at the castle she was held captive at before she was beheaded.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a sick performance.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, check it out.
I will check it out. I promise.
No, you won't.
No, you know what? When you ask me to do something, I'll actually at least humor you and attempt to try it out. Unlike you, where you're like, "Oh, watch Demon Slayer." Nah, fuck that. It'll ruin my life.
No, I never said it would ruin my life.
Yeah, you
I
did.
said I wouldn't have a good time.
Hey, this is recorded, so I can go back and watch. I'm pretty sure you did say what you just said, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So go watch Demon Slayer. We're
No.
trading off here.
No, I'm not going to watch Demon Slayer. It doesn't sound interesting. It doesn't sound interesting at all. None of it sounds interesting.
You're killing me right now.
It's like a dark gothic anime.
I don't like anime.
It's good.
No, I
You like
don't
beheading.
care.
You like people dying. You like
Yeah, that's all great, but that's
love.
all history.
You like comedy.
Huh?
You like
yeah.
comedy. It's funny too.
Well, who says?
Me.
No, I
pretty good.
don't trust you half the time.
I got pretty good taste. You're my friend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's at least one good thing you've made a decision on.
Joe's my friend.
Yeah, again, two.
I guess we would have another person here if they were my friend.
No, see?
Nah, we intentionally.
Alex was like a 50-50.
Who?
Alex.
Who?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
No, I was about to say
He was somewhat of a good decision, but not at the same time.
Oh. No, he's great until he disappeared off the face of the earth. That's all it was.
That's fine.
All right, moving. Olympics. I haven't watched much, but the stuff I did watch was the shooter. What was his name, Kevin?
Let me pull it up.
You pull it
I
up.
have an article.
Okay, so yeah, that guy who looked like everyone's just like, oh, he looks like a mafia, like Turkey sent a mafia guy to participate in Olympics for him, and I'm just like, wow, it does look like it, but when you actually like look it up and get the information behind it, they're like, oh yeah, he's exactly what he should be doing. He's doing exactly
Yeah,
what he
his
should be
name
doing.
is Daisik Yusuf. Sure, I'm pronouncing that wrong. That first
Yeah.
name.
Did you know he has a bunch of like silver, gold, bronze medals? He's like won a shitload of medals.
Yeah, it's like there's this article here. I got it up. Well, like a snippet of it that he basically started doing this as like therapy for a really bad divorce.
Oh, so instead of killing his wife, he just
Yeah.
decided to shoot
It
targets.
says right here the 52-year-old works as a mechanic in a small garage in Istanbul. First picked up a gun during a particularly frustrating divorce mediation. So
So you mean
they
to tell
were
me?
dividing up their shit, and he's like, you know what? Give me my pistol. I need to shoot something.
How does that work out? Like, how do you pick up a gun during a mediate? Like, are you talking to the mediator and then?
No, they could have come to his house or something. It doesn't always have to happen.
Okay, but he picked up usually when you pick up the gun, that implies you're going to kill everybody.
Well,
Just saying.
all it says here: first picked up a gun during a particularly frustrating mediation. That doesn't mean it's like happened at the event. It could have happened afterwards.
Well, it's
I
possible.
said after winning silver, Yusuf stood emotionless on the Olympic podium and declared, "Sharon, if you're watching this, I want my dog back."
Did he really?
He did. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So he basically started doing this shit because he was pissed off at his ex-wife.
Oh, that's funny because
That's a gangster move right there.
you do shit like that on the Olympic stage.
Yeah.
Then people just are like, "Oh, who's this bitch that has has this dog? This guy's awesome."
He showed up like a typical Eastern European guy. Adidas sweatpants, a t-shirt, hand in his
Oh,
pocket.
yeah.
Dude, he was fucking gangster.
Yeah, well, it was pretty ridiculous. But yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, he should be having." Because I was like looking at all the other Olympians, I guess you should call them, or competitors, whatever you want to call them. But they had like crazy goggles on, like crazy earmuffs and stuff,
Yeah.
and he's just like fucking 10-cent fucking earplugs and glasses, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I should probably look into this.
And those,
But
are
yeah.
not, those are just prescription glasses.
Yeah, but
Like
that's it. They're prescription glasses. Instead of having crazy goggles, he just has his prescription. So the whole point is to bring your vision up to 2020.
I think one of them, like the other competitor, was like one reduces glare and the other helps with focus.
Yeah,
And he just didn't do none of that shit. He was just,
yeah, he didn't care. He no fucks given.
nope.
That's the way to go, though. That's what I would do if I was a shooter. Maybe that's what I should take up. I feel like I got good aim. A few times I shot a gun.
New hobby.
No,
expensive.
that's an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
This is too expensive. No, it's not too expensive, but
It depends on what you're shooting for a round, too.
okay. So after this podcast has paid for itself, which I think I estimated at 10 episodes, and I feel like I've gotten my money's worth. So then I will start a new
You
hobby.
hear that, Kevin? We're going to last 10 episodes at least.
We're almost halfway there.
You guys know you got a job for 10.
It's like a temp agency all over again.
Oh no,
What are we gonna be doing next, boss? I need to know. What's my next assignment?
No, this is actually pretty fun. I enjoy this because we get to like hang out and shoot the shit and just talk about just random stuff. We're trying to have some topics though, but
Trying.
we'll see how that goes. Our little Google Drive did not get sorted out.
Next episode, we can talk about Robbie's shooting.
No, I
That
won't
can
be
be
doing
next
that
thing.
till like after Christmas.
What? Shooting?
Yeah,
You can just go get a pistol.
that's money though.
You can get a gun for fairly inexpensive.
Cheap part. The
Marketplace.
expensive part's
Yeah.
the ammo.
Craigslist?
Well, I just know a guy.
You know a guy?
I know a guy.
Did it fall out of a truck or out of a house?
It's got no serial number. It's good.
Oh
It's
my
clean.
God. Yeah, have the black guy have a.
No, you,
No serial
you,
number
you can get a
trying.
gun for $400 or $500.
Yeah, I
just
know.
Depending on like a
They're super cheap.
yeah.
I mean, they're not cheap, but like in the grand scheme of things, they're not that expensive.
We'll get a 22 long rifle for like $300.
I'm gonna do a rifle
Let's get you a musket.
so I can pack it.
Yeah. Sit there and do a little flint and everything.
Flint and steel.
And then give me 7 more minutes and I'll fuck you up, buddy.
Oh my god. You need my cotton?
Put powder in there, motherfucker.
Hold on. I'll get to you in a second.
Imagine seeing Robbie at the range pull out a musket.
You think they would even?
Everybody would be staring at you.
You think they'd let me shoot?
Probably not.
I mean, if you followed all the safety precautions.
I mean, what?
If you were in a bay, like if you went to an actual range that's indoors and at a bay and everything like that, I mean, what rule are you breaking?
I don't know if they let them use a musket indoors. They'd have to probably take it to an outdoor range.
probably because it does make a lot of,
They're
those
hella
have-
loud.
They
It's
have,
how
they have a
loud?
big blast.
and it's very
It's powerful.
powder.
Yeah.
Powder.
And
intensive.
they do explode once in a while if you're not packed right.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm like, well, there's be a lot of shrapnel maybe.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a modern musket. I mean, I probably wouldn't buy a musket from like, actually 18 or 17 something. But yeah, it'd be like 17 something.
They were using muskets in the Civil War, which was 1865. They were still using muskets.
Yeah, that's why I said 17. That wasn't like the prime of 17, like 70 something was like the prime of muskets. No,
I don't know if it was the prime of I don't know.
I have nothing. I know nothing about muskets. All I know is that they're
I just thought it would be funny to see you load one up.
okay. We should go musket shooting. That's something we need to find out. That
Yeah, no, my shoulder's good where it's at. I don't need it blown 6 inches off my body.
it doesn't have to be. You don't have to pack that much powder in, Kevin. Just a little drop will do.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, half the barrel's full. Where'd he go? Oh, he's in that haystack over there. What else you got from the Olympics, guys?
I haven't watched much of it.
I watched jujitsu. Wait, was it jujitsu? I don't know. It was on yesterday. It was like Brazil versus Japan or something, and they were just grappling. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
it
that was the
jujitsu.
jiu-jitsu one. I've been watching the judo. Like France has got a competitor. I can't remember his name.
Is judo?
Big dude.
Are they kicking each other in the face and stuff? in
No,
judo?
that's usually throws and stuff.
God,
It's based off positioning and throws. It's similar to wrestling.
it looks so bad. I'll be honest.
Oh, dude.
I was watching it and I'm like, oh, they're just grappling and throwing and smacking hands, and I'm like, didn't they used to do like karate and people would just like kick
Yeah,
each
they
other
had
in the face?
taekwondo and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch that. That shit sounds.
I don't know if they have that in
The
the
karate?
Olympics anymore.
I think they took it out.
Yeah, I think they
Why?
took it out.
Was it because people were loving it too much?
They had to put badminton in there.
I'm surprised pickleball's not there. Is pickleball in the Olympics?
Not
Give it a
yet.
few more years, it will be.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Stupid
They have a
sport.
bunch of dumb stuff in the Olympics now.
Yeah.
At least they kept all the like the classics, like the disc throwing and all that stuff, still in there.
Do they have the fake pony thing, whatever that's called?
Oh, the God, what is that called? It's hobby horse.
Hobby horse. Do
Yeah,
they have
hobby
hobby
horse.
horse? Hobby horse riding, yes.
I know it's competitive. I don't know if it's in the Olympics, but they do competitive hobby horse riding.
Yeah, they do. Hey,
It
so
looks stupid.
I'm gonna try this again. I didn't do it in the last episode, but I'm gonna try to put some hobby horsing right now.
Oh, okay. So the last episode makes absolutely no sense because you did the same exact hand motions and nothing.
I did, but I explained that this may look weird because you don't see anything. But hey, it's a work in progress, right? But hobby horsing, people are serious about that. I was watching some like little documentaries, and they're just like, "This is my horse, McStallion, and I was grooming his hair," and I'm like, "What the hell? This is crazy." Like they're treating them like they're real animals.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It is stupid. It's funny watching them go though. Like it's interesting to see. I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm just like, oh, that's different.
Yeah,
have
it's interesting
golf
if you
in
need
the
a good
Olympics.
laugh.
Yes, very good laugh. Very good laugh. But hey, you know what? Each to his own. If that's what makes them happy. Hey, I've gone through like how many hobbies have I gone through since you've known me?
Couple hundred.
180.
I wouldn't say that much. Probably like
Mountain biking, helicopters, Dungeons and Dragons,
RC cars,
Magic,
Dungeon
okay,
Dragons.
now we've left my one hand. We're going on to the second hand.
I mean, just card games and games. It's like 30 right there. So, but that doesn't count because it's just a game.
yeah, but still, it's
I mean, it's one thing. I don't know.
but it's still been a lot.
Yes.
I do a lot. So, side by siding. You guys need to get on that.
So what?
Razors.
Oh no, I'm not.
Come on,
no.
you got a truck. You can pull one.
No, I don't give a damn if I have a truck or not. I'm not. You
Again,
told
that's
me you're
another
like,
expensive hobby.
you're like, yeah. After we got back from, we were up
Duck
at Duck Creek. He was like, "Oh man, you should buy one. They're not that expensive." And I looked at it, man. They're like $24,000. Get out of here.
I will sell you mine.
No, I'm not interested.
For super cheap.
Not interested.
Okay, fine.
It's just a lot of upkeep that I'm not prepared to do. I'm being honest with you. I'll never do maintenance on the thing. I'll never do maintenance on the trailer. I hate towing trailers. I'm not doing it.
Fine.
It sounds absolutely just no. Don't want to do it.
Killing me right now.
Oh, I
one
never
will
said
do
you
anything.
can't do it. Go right ahead. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
I mean, I'll do everything because that's what I do. I
Okay,
just
yeah.
like to have hobbies and stuff to do, pass my time, my life, whatever. So we're gonna move on from the Olympics. If you guys have anything
No.
else to talk about? No, you're good.
No.
Nothing else funny you
There's a lot,
saw?
but we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah. All I saw was like Simone Biles broke her ankle or something, but I was like, oh, that sucks ass.
I did see reactions of her, like they showed, like they panned the camera when she was doing her thing, and it was the Chinese team, and they were blown away by what she was doing. That chick is good.
Oh yeah, she's
Like
super
hella
good.
Yeah.
She's super good. Anything? I don't think I saw anything. Oh, there was the Chinese speed walker or whatever. Speed walker maybe.
I saw like
She,
a lot of people were
like-
like, "Hey, aren't these people all cheating? Because they're not walking; they're basically jogging."
Yeah, but she was she's like, so the Chinese team had a person in and that got disqualified. And the lady that actually won the whole thing was just the pacemaker for that lady. So when the actual person they were rooting for got disqualified, like all of the Chinese team left. They were like, yeah, it's cool. We're out of here. We're not going to deal with this anymore. Then she gets there and wins the whole thing. And you see her just like running up, throwing her hands up like, oh my God, I won. Yeah, this is great. Not a single person, because there's no Chinese people there. They just like left. They're like, oh, well, since our person's not going to win, we don't care. But then she ended up winning. And I thought that was pretty fucked up. You should stay till like every single person's out of the race.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense for that
Yeah.
culture.
I mean,
I don't know if that's bad. Good thing we're like a.
we're talking about speed walking here. It's like,
So
how many people were in the stands?
3.
full.
Full. Jesus Christ! People watching.
There's a shitload of people in that stands.
Yeah, they're all
I think
there
we can say
for
whatever
their
we want
country.
on this.
Is that
'cause-
one of those things where like you don't get to pick your tickets? You just get tickets to whatever's available. And
Oh,
it's
you
like,
spend like $10 and
yeah,
you just
you like you want to go watch some Olympic events. You just happen to be in Paris, which I don't know why you'd be there.
No.
But like you show up and they're like, oh, I got seats to this. Oh shit, it's badminton. The fuck do I care?
No, it's definitely you
it's
wanted to
speed
go
walking.
because they were talking about Paris was talking about how they did not get the turnout that they wanted. So everyone that was there wanted to be there. That's how I look at it. I
Because
don't
no
know.
one wants to go to Paris.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to Paris.
It's expensive to go to Paris, and anytime the Olympics are somewhere, I feel like everything is
everything's
super.
gouged. Yeah,
Because
I still can't believe they did the triathlon in that river.
that river. Yeah, it's polluted as all hell.
That's where all their toilets get dumped into, was that fucking river, and they had people swimming
There
in
was
it.
one of the swimmers who got out of the water and just puked on live TV like 10 times. He just like lost his shit on live TV. Puked everywhere.
They had to give them all so many shots after.
Yeah.
it's epic right there.
It's like swimming in a septic tank. It's disgusting.
It's gross. Just
Yeah,
wait
it
till they
is.
get to LA in 2028.
Is it in LA in 2028?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in LA now.
Oh shit, we should buy tickets. We should go.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not setting foot near it. I'm hoping
You guys are little bitches.
I'm hoping that everybody from Vegas goes there, and the town will be empty. That's what I'm hoping.
Nah.
And then in 32, when the Winter Olympics are in, or 34 or whatever, when it's in Salt Lake City, the town empties out again.
So I'm going to make these fools go because it'll be fun.
No.
It'll be something to do.
It's L.A.
It's
not
LA.
fun.
It'll suck so bad.
Well, no, we'll be there. We'll actually be there, and we'll be able to like commentate on the actually being at an event. I think that'll be fun.
Up
'Cause
in
we
the
could-
nosebleeds.
So hopefully by then this will be like a. I don't know,
thing.
we'll actually have listeners, and maybe they'll care about what we
Besides
actually
your
say.
wife,
Yeah, besides my wife, and I think I have 3 people that like actually listen. They were like, "Oh yeah, your podcast's pretty good. I'll listen to it." I'm like, oh, "Okay, that's cool."
Will they work people?
Some of them. I haven't actually pushed this to my family yet, but that's the next thing. Got to get it set up. So what do we got on? What do we got on the agenda next? I got a question for you guys. So, if somebody says to you, I know Joe, you cook. Kevin, do you even cook? I have no clue.
Yeah, I cook all the time. I
Okay.
probably do 50 to 60% of the cooking in my house.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just cooking dudes. Got it. That's awesome. So I got a question for you. So if somebody says to you, "Oh man, that was really good. It tastes like store bought," would you take that as a compliment, or as like a slight on you?
No, I mean, if I made a dish, and we'll consider restaurant store bought. Is that what you talking about?
No, like actually store bought.
like pre-made store-bought meals.
Well, some of those pre-made store bought
no,
meals
but like
are good.
something that was actually made at a store, not restaurant quality. Because if someone says it's restaurant quality, that means it's really good. This is
Yeah.
like
Well,
store
it
bought.
depends. Are you talking like Applebee's, or are we talking like a actual like?
No,
But
no,
yeah,
no,
what
no,
are you
no.
talking
one-off,
about?
Like a
store-bought?
grocery
fancy
store,
chain.
or like a Costco, or like a.
Like Costco's got those really bitchin' fucking pot pies. Have you ever had one of those things?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
super
those are
good.
good.
So
They're
like
super
if
good.
someone said
if I made a pot pie like that, I'd be like, thanks, appreciate it.
So let's say someone's like, "Oh, your pot pie's delicious. It tastes like a Costco pot pie." What would you take that as a slight or a
Oh, a
compliment?
huge compliment because those things are delicious. Those things are really good.
Okay.
You gotta give more content though. What did you
Yeah.
make? And like,
So
what
who's
are they
side
No,
am I
I
comparing
didn't
it to?
make. It's just somebody.
Whose side am I taking on this one, Robbie?
No. There's no side or anything. It's just a question. It's just like I want to know.
There was an incident.
Yep.
There was no
and he's-
incident. There was
and
no
he's trying to
incident.
take ammo back.
There's no ammo. It was just like it posed a question because I was thinking, if somebody says it tastes like store bought, it's not really a slight on you because if it tastes like store bought, it's got to be good because it's in a store and people are actually buying it.
Yeah.
You know, no one's gonna go to the store and buy something they don't like, right?
Well, it depends
Right.
on what they can afford. I'm pretty sure people
I'm
don't like to
saying-
eat TV dinners, but they buy them because that's all they can afford at the moment.
Okay, we're gonna for the sake of argument, we're gonna say this is, they can afford to buy whatever they want. Just for the sake of argument, you can afford to buy whatever you want. You go to the store, you just always buy name brand. You don't ever buy anything cheap. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna take that, whatever.
Okay, that's different.
So if someone says,
So like, if I, are you asking like if I made a fucking Pop Tart and it tastes just like a Pop Tart?
yeah, we'll say it's a Pop Tart. You
Yeah.
made your own Pop Tart. It tastes just like a Pop Tart.
Oh hell yeah! That means I've cornered the market.
Yeah.
I don't need to buy that shit no more. I can just make them,
So you think it's
and
a
then I can bootleg them out on the street corner.
so you would think it's a slight or a compliment?
No, that's a compliment.
compliment.
What are you talking about?
Okay. So yeah. All right, that's it. That's all. It was just something I was thinking about. It came up in a
I have a
conversation.
feeling we took sides on an argument.
No, there was no
And then we're
argument.
gonna hear about
that's,
this later.
That's the best part about it. There's no argument. It's just like, because I could see it both ways where someone thinks like, oh, you think my stuff tastes like crap. That's how someone would think.
The only caveat I'll make on this is if somebody said, "Man, I hate that shit," that what they do to it doesn't taste good, and then you made it exactly like that, then it would be a slight. Like let's say the person doesn't like those rotisserie chickens at Costco,
Yeah.
and you made a rotisserie chicken just like it. You'd be like, "Wow, this tastes like store bought." You'd be like, "Oh shit, it's like I fucked that one up."
Yeah, I guess it's the content that the person put it in.
Yeah.
Did they actually like the store bought, or did they not like the
they
store bought?
they thought it was whatever they made. They liked it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
for the
Oh,
sake
so
of it,
then-
they liked it.
Then yes,
but-
that's
Yeah,
good.
it's a compliment then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, there's just like little random things that I'm like, oh, throughout the week, I'm like, oh, that's something we can.
When
probably
you
talk
should be
about that.
working.
I'm always working. Always working. Just in case.
Yeah. Okay.
Always working.
I'm pretty sure your bosses know.
No, my boss is no. I am a worker. I always get my work done.
Yeah, you're a worker and employee.
No,
You are a badged employee with a little number below your picture.
Yeah, I am.
Now,
But I
nothing
do
said
my
you
job.
were a above board or a stellar. You
I'm
were
a-
just an employee.
I'm a stellar
I'm an employee
employee.
too.
Yeah, but
I am a worker.
I'm a stellar employee.
So was Joe.
I do just enough to slide by.
No, I go above and beyond.
I stopped doing that.
Dude, because they
It
just ask
doesn't-
more of you.
Yeah.
No, I'm the type of guy that wants to get stuff done before it becomes an issue for me.
Well, I am too, but I don't want to go too far out of my way. Because then other people are like, well, if he's going to do it, then we can just, sit back and not do it. Next thing you know, my back hurts because I'm carrying the rest of the department. Man, fuck that. Fuck all of them.
Well, in your profession, I could see that being an issue.
Yeah.
Mine's
so-
a little bit different. Mine's a little bit different. We'll leave it at that. In our day jobs. Moving on. What else we got here? I think we were talking about like family drama for Joe from last week. That was
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
on this episode.
He left us hanging.
You did leave us hanging. You just threw that out there at the end
Yeah.
of the episode, and we're like, we're out of time. So I guess it's on the
Well,
next
it's great 'cause now
episode.
everybody wants to listen to the next episode to hear the family drama.
Is
Then
that
we-
gonna be
then
the-
we make them wait till the end.
Is that the ongoing gag? Every episode we bring up your family drama and never actually talk about it?
It's going to be like that shitty South Park episode where it's like, oh, who is Cartman's mom?
Yeah,
And
just
then
keep carrying
just
it
keep
on.
carrying it on. And people were like writing death threats.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I don't think it's that deep. Like, if you don't say anything, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, South Park, I think you're pretty bad.
Is
with
that show
whole
still
Eric-
on? I remember
Oh,
that
hell
show
yeah.
from
yeah.
like
That show rules.
90. When did it start? Like 90.
97, yeah.
They still
Damn.
make movies and put it on Paramount.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like South Park, The Simpsons,
The Simpsons been on
American
since
Dad.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Futurama came back, right?
They came back. Yeah.
What are
I
the
wish it would
animated-
die.
what are
I
the
love
animated-
Futurama, but I wish it would stay dead. They just quit bringing it back.
But as long as there's money, they're gonna bring it back.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not going to be good. It's not like the original run. The
No, 'cause
original run
the
was
original
great.
writer's gone.
The original run was great. The second run was okay. It got really philosophical, and I haven't seen any of the third run.
Okay.
So, yeah, to answer, yes, it's still on.
No. I should probably watch it.
Oh, it's funny. It's good. I mean,
The third one?
the later seasons. Well, what
I mean, isn't it?
Third run? Is it good?
for Futurama?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it. I don't know. I was talking about South Park.
Isn't it kind of like?
South Park's still brilliant.
Isn't it kind of like Law and Order? Like where every episode is pretty much ripped from the headlines or some shit.
Oh, they've been doing that.
They just because that's
the
like
whole
the only
time.
way to get material nowadays for
Yeah.
a lot of those shows that
Oh,
have been
yeah,
on
that's-
forever.
If it's on the news, the next day it's an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, well, the latest movie was about all the Ozempic shit and all that.
That was funny. That one was
the
hilarious.
Ozempic shit. What is the Ozempic? Ozempic
It's
shit.
it's a diabetes medication. It's an injectable, but the side effect is weight loss. So a lot of people are taking it for weight loss.
So all the women
So-
were hooked on it.
Yeah.
Were injecting it, and then Randy got hooked on it.
And
Who's Randy?
Randy? He's Jesus
Randy
Christ, I'm not
Marsh.
having this conversation with him. He doesn't know shit.
Dude, it's been like 8-9 years since I've seen an episode.
Watch all 26 seasons, then come back and talk to us.
You gonna watch Demon Slayer? I'll watch all 26. You watch Demon Slayer?
No, I'm not going to watch
The problem
Demon
is
Slayer.
you'll probably really enjoy the all 26 seasons of
Yeah.
I probably
South Park.
would. I will have to watch. I watched 10 seasons, so I just don't remember. Oh, Randy's
He's
what's his name's
Stan's
dad?
dad.
Stan's dad, yeah.
I just you got to remind me. It's been I missed 14 seasons.
the one they did where he started
16.
an OnlyFans account. That was the best because he's just
His,
walking.
his wife's OnlyFans was like,
Okay,
He's just walking around Winnie Poohing the whole time. Just dick and balls are hanging out.
they actually show it.
Yeah, you see the
He
whole
was trying to do it as a cooking show. That was the best part.
Yeah, he's doing a cooking show. Then he's like playing with his dick and everything like that.
okay, maybe I'll watch it. The last things I remember from South Park were the weed farm. They had a weed stand.
Oh,
Had a
no,
weed
they
farm.
still have it.
Yeah, that was
They
recently.
still have it.
That was in the last few years.
Oh, whenever they started that, that's
that
the last
was-
thing I remember.
3 or 4 years ago.
Like that's
Yeah.
the last time I've seen an episode.
Yeah, they still live in that farm.
Oh,
What the heck is the name of that stupid farm? I
yeah,
can't
because they were
think of it
getting like
right
loans.
now.
and
Integrity.
Integrity.
stuff.
There we go.
Integrity. Yeah.
Integrity Farms.
Integrity.
Gotta have integrity.
Yeah, because his only employee is Towley.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like his whole family or the.
No, they hate it.
Yeah, they
hate it there.
Whoa.
But they have
Tally
that.
loves it.
Yeah, the towel.
Spoilers for if you're watching South.
You know what? The Integrity Farms has been around for a few years. Ain't nobody seen it yet? Then they deserve to have it spoiled. I don't care. I'm not doing that. No. If we're talking about a movie or something that's 20 years old, don't say spoil. No, stop. Spoil it.
Like Twister.
Yeah, spoil it. I don't care.
Did you guys see Deadpool?
No, I didn't.
Fucking assholes.
Hey, you can spoil it.
want
I don't
Czar?
give a shit.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm gonna wait for you to watch it.
not.
It's really good.
I'm not really emotionally invested in it. I mean, it's good. And I like it, but
You saw
if
it?
I've seen the first two.
Go watch it. You'll enjoy it. It's super good.
I'll watch it, but if you spoil it now, I'm not going to care.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Okay.
Joe, are you gonna go see it?
Yeah, I was on call this week. I didn't have time.
Oh yeah, I saw the thing in the garage or the driveway. So sorry. So you'll see it after that.
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned for Deadpool commentary. Kevin, you have to watch it now.
Okay.
Or maybe it'll just be me and Joe talking about it because you
That's
know you're
fine.
being a jerk.
I don't care. I'm on call starting tomorrow for 2 weeks. I won't be able to see it then. It won't be till the end of the month. We might be on to something else.
Nah, we can talk about it at any time. It doesn't
Robbie's going to
matter.
come in and be like, hey guys, I know what we should do next. Let's get our pilot's licenses.
Stop giving them ideas, Kevin.
Oh, joke's on you, but I've already thought about that one, and it is too expensive for me.
Yep. It is hella expensive.
It's hella expensive. I would love to have a pilot's license. So when I was thinking about getting a pilot's license, what was this like? I don't know, 4 years ago or so. I don't remember exactly. But remember when we had like literally the two biplanes? One crashed in like just outside of Boulder City, and then one crashed like
By Blue Diamond.
by Blue Diamond, and it was
Yeah.
within like
3 days.
Yeah, like a couple days of each other, and I was like, "Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea. People be dropping out of the sky left and right." So yeah, that ended my aspirations. Kind of like riding a motorcycle. I used to ride motorcycles, then I moved here, and the first 7 days I lived here in Las Vegas, there was a motorcycle accident on the news every single day. Someone was getting hit by a car, flying off a bridge. Actually, they were just getting hit by cars.
Yeah.
That's daily here.
And
Nice.
it would be like all hours, and I'm like, holy crap, man, this is not the place to ride a motorcycle. Also, people cut in between traffic here, like it's
Yeah. Lane
going out.
splitting.
Yeah, they lane split like it's going out of style, and I see why they all die. Cause
They drive like assholes.
Yeah.
yeah, the street bikes kind of do drive like assholes. The
well,
cruisers,
But
Yeah,
it's
the
on- it's on the
Harley
vehicle
Davidsons
drive.
too.
Harleys too.
Harleys do too. It's not
It,
dependent on the bike. It's the person. And I've seen a lot of assholes.
but it's
More
more.
see them flying down the breakdown lane.
Yeah.
And then someone goes to pull off to get the off ramp and hit them
Yeah.
because they're flying down the breakdown lane.
Or they're like, you'd be cruising along Warm Springs Road doing 50 and a 40, and that's not fast enough for them. So they fucking cut right in front of you and then jam on their brakes. But you have to look out for them.
Oh no!
Fuck them.
If I hit a motorcycle, well, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want anyone to be like, "Oh, yeah, he's a terrible person."
There was a
If
motorcycle
anybody
accident.
knows me, they know I'm a terrible person already.
This is a true statement. But anyway, a couple years ago, I was driving home.
You got no objections. Everyone's just like, solid.
I was driving home on the 90, avoiding the 95 because a motorcycle accident death happened on the 95. And me and my coworker Bobby, we both live here in Henderson. We both reported to the office.
Oh, you
up
giving
north.
out coworker names, dude? You're crazy.
Anyway, so we were like, all right, we'll take Rancho down to avoid the 95 because there's a motorcycle accident. Of course, we're driving down Rancho and there's a dead motorcyclist on the side of the road.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. The last one I saw was on the exit for Charleston before it was after they turned it into, Project Neon. He was just like sprawled out. Looked like someone pushed him off, and his bike was like in the crash bar, like it rolled into the crash bar, and he was just like sprawled out. And I'm like, that's terrible.
Yeah, this guy's body was like half on the sidewalk and his head was like twisted all the way around. And his mask was down so you could see his face. It was pretty gross.
Didn't a guy fall out of a tree in front of you?
Yes. He didn't fall off a tree. He was in the bucket clipping because I had to call you because the truck Ashley furniture truck hit the boom with the arm, and the guy went flying out, and he landed like 30 feet.
Okay.
You could hear his neck just crack when he hit
Okay,
the ground.
for context, Joe was doing it was our old job, yeah.
Yes.
So he was witness to. I like how you have the vehicle that flew off a cliff and hit your vehicle.
Yeah.
Joe's got a. so this isn't funny by any means.
It's not, no.
But
Oh no!
in retrospect, it's.
we can laugh now.
I know, it's
At the
been-
time, it
That
wasn't
was, that was
funny.
like
Now
that
it's
was
hilarious.
like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah. See, I'm laughing right now.
Yeah, probably about 10 years ago, maybe. So Joe was doing a job, and there was a guy in a cherry picker. I think people call them cherry pickers. Would
Yeah,
be
the
the
cherry
term.
pickers.
Whatever. The boom.
So yeah, the boom truck. So he was up high, clipping this tree, like fully extended, and he got hit by a.
Ashley furniture
Ashley
truck hit
furniture
the
truck.
boom with the arm, and the whole arm.
That's a
like,
great plug for him,
swinging
by the way.
around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit. Yeah. So wait, we're gonna get canceled by Motel 8 from the last one. Was it Motel 8?
Motel 6.
Motel 6. You called out, and
Yeah, I
you
called
just
out.
called out Ashley Furniture. So now
That's all
Ashley
right. The
Furniture.
furniture sucks. It falls apart too quick.
Bro, I've had an Ashley Furniture couch for again in 2012, and it
Yeah.
still works. No, not it works enough.
It works enough. See, it doesn't work all the way.
I had to replace the cushions, so I found a guy who does cushions. That's like his thing. So he'll take all your cushions out, cut like a new super dense cushion, and throw it in there. It's pretty cool. So if anyone ever wants to not replace their entire couch over cushions, just go get your cushions
I got a
restuffed.
cushion guy.
Yeah, I got a guy.
Robbie always got a guy for somebody.
Yeah. So sadly, that I don't know whatever happened to that cherry picker guy, but
He died. His neck broke.
that doesn't mean he died. People get shot in the head, they don't die.
Very true.
Yeah.
So I mean, it
he-
might have
he-
snapped, and they
he-
snapped
he
it back
fell
together,
30
and all was
feet.
well.
Snap it back together. He fell 30 feet. I was across the street and I heard his neck crack. It was loud. So I had to call Robbie on the phone. I was like, "Hey, I gotta put a police report in because I just witnessed a guy die." And I think I sent you the photo, didn't I? And you're like, "Oh yeah, that dude's dead."
That's a possibility.
And I'm pretty sure I sent you the photo.
That's very much a possibility. I may have blocked it out of my mind, but that's a possibility.
He was just commenting to the guy. He was like, "Oh yeah, that guy's dead," and he's doing whatever else he
back to
does.
what I was doing. That's possible too.
Very true.
I learn a lot about myself in this show. I do a lot of things not normal. Oh, well, it's normal. Normal's subjective, really. Everybody's normal in their own mind. No?
No,
What?
no, I don't think so.
You don't think you're normal?
No. I know I have a lot of weird quirks about me. It doesn't make me normal.
Everybody has weird quirks about
Yeah,
them.
so
Even
that
people who
means
think
I'm
they're
not
normal,
Yeah.
have weird quirks about them that they
Yeah,
just.
they're called delusional. If they think they're normal and they're not weird, they're weird.
First of all, you can't even define normal anyway.
Yeah, see?
That's why I said your own normal.
Yeah, your own normal.
Everyone's normal in their own way.
Yeah,
That may be what I said. I don't,
I don't
remember.
think so. Yeah, I know I'm not normal.
You're normal to you.
No, not even to me. Sometimes I'll do something and be like, damn, why did I do that? Yeah, oh well.
Well, I think I'm normal-ish. Enough to pass.
In society's eyes, at least.
Yeah. Hopefully. Maybe. What are we on to now? What's our time? 40, 35 minutes?
Add 4 minutes to that. Or subtract 4 minutes from that.
We'll probably go to like 10 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why are we subtracting?
Well, there was 4 minutes of
Pre-show.
pre-show.
Oh,
Pre-intro music.
Yeah, pre-intro music. You know, the pre-jack.
Ooh, maybe one day we'll have like a... I guess it wouldn't be outtakes. It would be like a pre and post-show BS session.
make a good video.
It's actually kind of funny, the
YouTube
shit we
video.
talk about beforehand. Like, they'll start talking about something, I'll be like, stop! Save that shit for the show.
But we still ramble on.
Yeah, you rambling motherfuckers. Okay, what else do we got here?
Oh, we never finished a topic.
Yeah, we went way off on that one.
We finished,
We finished
Olympics.
Yeah, we never finished Joe's family drama.
No.
We never even started that.
That's an ongoing joke.
We brought it up, and well, again, he gave us just the tip. He didn't even like give us like a single detail.
you
all I
started
ever-
talking about South Park, and that just derailed us big time.
Yeah,
That was your
No,
fault.
See, I'm bringing him back.
I like it as an ongoing joke that we'll never talk about.
Whatever. I don't care.
We'll see.
It's
We'll see where it goes.
continuous too, so it's
Unless you
it's
want-
continuing on at my house right now.
Oh,
Not
so
my
we'll
house,
never
but my whole
actually
family.
get to the bottom of it.
No, it's a continuous problem.
That sucks. Sorry for you, Joe. Hey, give Joe your condolences.
My mom's on suicide watch for the next 2 weeks. That's how bad the trauma's gotten to.
Don't let her listen to this episode. She
Why
knows-
not? Our
yeah.
witty banter might bring her out of it.
It's not her that's suicidal.
You just said your mom's on suicide watch.
Yeah. She's watching my uncle because he's on suicide. He's tried to commit
Well,
suicide.
Oh, so
Alright,
your
so your
mom is
uncle is
watching
observing.
So
That's
my
not what you
uncle
said.
has my uncle is being flown here.
Way to
so
bury
my
the
mom,
lead, Joe.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Well, he's like, my mom's on suicide watch. We're like, oh, damn, Joe's mom's about to go.
She's
and
not
it's like,
the one.
oh, no, it's my uncle.
She's watching my uncle. She's in charge of watching my uncle for the next 2 weeks.
That's the way you say that the first time.
Yeah.
That's how you say
You
that.
should lead with that, Joe.
Yeah. Again,
So out of
I'm
context.
thinking, all right, I got to buy a card and flowers for Joe here in a few weeks.
I know. I'm like, man, this is gonna be crazy.
No, my mom's not suicidal.
Okay,
Her
good.
brother is.
Your mom's awesome though. Your mom's cool. I like your mom.
I only met your mom once.
I've met her. No,
Several times.
you've met her more than that. You've been to no. Well, no. I've met her probably 10, 12 times. At least like 4 birthday parties.
Yeah.
Then just random events here and there. Maybe less. I don't know. She's nice. Husband's nice too. They're all nice.
I think, Kevin, you're right. I think you've only met her once.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kevin. Should come out more.
I should get invited more.
Well, a lot of them are birthday parties, so
Yeah.
for kids. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Kevin's going to enjoy sitting at like a...
You
Up on
think I
Grace.
won't show up to an Elsa themed birthday party, eat a cake, drink punch, harass a
you
few
should
kids?
invite you should invite Kevin.
Yeah,
'cause
see?
we just shoot the shit anyway. It's not like we
Yeah, true.
actually do anything. And it went to bounce house. I'm sure you'll bounce.
Oh hell yeah! I'll kick those kids right out too. I'll be like, "Fuck out of here!
Get
this
outta
is mine."
Get out of here, Matilda.
Oh, if you want this bounce house, fight me for it.
Oh my
I
god.
could
And
see
I'll be
Kevin
smacking 7-year-olds left and right.
at the dodgeball section in the trampoline place.
Well, you remember when
He'd
we
go Adam Sandler on those kids.
That would be hilarious.
remember when we did laser tag? You and me fucking dominated those kids.
Oh, yeah. We fucking...
Where
Where was I
fucking
for
fell.
that?
was
It was
Brandon's
Brandon's birthday
birthday
party, so he
party.
didn't invite
Fucking
you.
Brandon's. He did invite me. I was on a cruise. We've talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Me and Kevin sat in an entire corner and just
we
annihilated
we
every
were
little kid.
sniping kids left and right. We were just blasting them away,
Oh, remember what
and they were getting so mad.
Well, you gotta let the kids win. You gotta build up their self-esteem.
Oh hell no! Fuck those kids.
Oh, we pissed off James Wilson, too.
Oh yeah.
What'd you do to
What did we
James Wilson?
Yeah, well, yeah, I remember he was mad, but what did we do?
We sat behind him and we're just sitting there shooting him. He was right in front of us. He didn't know we were behind him the entire time. We were each taking turns shooting him every time his thing came on.
I remember that.
He got so mad.
We found a nice little place to post up. I was like, there was a door right there, like an actual hinged door, and I was shooting people through the door frame and the door, and I was getting them. I mean, they didn't know what hit
There
them.
was only one way in, and me and Kevin had it completely blocked off.
Yeah, Joe was in one corner, I was in another. Every time somebody come in that room, Joe would get him. If I couldn't get him, it was great.
So essentially, you were building character for these poor little kids.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yep.
Solid.
They look. They need to learn a lesson. All right, I'm not going to go easy on them. We all walked in there with the same gear. It's just I'm more competitive than they are.
Yeah, they need to
And-
separate the game.
and
Just
like-
because they're 8.
And 2 feet taller and
I don't
100
give a
pounds
fuck.
heavier.
I don't give a fuck.
And seasoned and grizzled veteran.
Don't care.
We should do.
We're
we
bigger targets. We should be easier to hit. They move faster than we do.
Yeah.
You all have the same target. It's just that vest.
Yeah, but kids move quicker.
Yeah.
We're in our 40s.
I'm
We don't
s-
move that well.
I was still faster than my kid.
There's going to be a day when
Nah.
that power shift hits.
Yeah, probably. Probably in 7,
And
6
he's what,
years.
11,
12.
12?
So like 5 years.
He's got
probably.
like 3-4 more years at best.
Yeah.
No. I'm only 40. So I got at least till I'm 45.
He's going to finish his meal before you.
Oh, he already does that.
Oh,
I eat like a
see?
freaking
All right.
hamster.
Yeah.
I hit like 40, and then I can't eat anything now. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Just a little salad, little bit of meat. I'm good. I'm full for the rest of the day.
Wait until you hit 44. It gets worse.
Yeah.
You know, every 2 years it just keeps getting worse. It seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how old? You're 43, 44. You're 42.
I'm 43.
You're 43. I'm the
Yeah.
baby. Wah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, his check engine
It was
light's been on for
was
a
a
while.
few more days. You're actually in your 40s.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
41
Yeah, that means you're in your 40s.
in 18 days.
Join the club.
Yeah, you're getting to like the top of the hill now.
Middle age is 35.
Yeah.
I'm over.
Oh,
You're-
yeah,
you're-
I passed that.
we're going down the hill. You're just looking into that dark valley of death.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hate it when people are like,
peaked the hill.
oh, middle age is it's
And-
50. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
50. You think I'm gonna live to 100?
Yeah, that's what I'm like,
The
bro.
thought
Middle
of
age is
living to
35.
80 fucking pisses me off.
Yeah,
I'll make it to maybe 65.
I want to make it to like 70.
I'll make it to retirement, which is 73, and I'll keel over a year later.
It's in Wait, retirement is 73. Why is it 70?
I want to get my full 33.
You can retire at 68 and get your full. It's age or time.
Yeah, you can retire at 65,
Yeah, I can. Not going. I want my.
and you
full.
won't get a penalty,
Oh, you're
and you have credits and Social Security to offset, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
What else am I gonna do with my time?
shoot kids with paintball guns and lasers.
It was laser tag. It wasn't paintball guns.
We should do
It
paintball.
was paintball. Those kids would be crying
Is there paintball here?
because I hit them in the head.
Where's their paintball at?
Right next to. It's on Rampart.
It's on what?
There's one on Rampart. Right next to that park. I can't think of the name of the park.
Las
Rampart-
Vegas,
Vegas
Premier
Park?
Rampart and
Paintball,
what?
Combat Zone,
Vegas.
Apocalypse
Oh, Rampart,
Vegas.
Vegas. Okay.
Okay, so
That park
Apocalypse
right
Vegas has the best rating, 4.8. LMCA.
Yeah, but paintballs hurt a lot.
Then don't get shot.
Wear the
It's great
proper
playing,
padding.
Robbie. Thanks.
Wear the proper padding.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like a full face mask on, head mask. You're gonna shoot me.
Oh, Yeah, but if you get hit in this fucking fleshy part of your arm right back here, it hurts.
Then get a little shield,
As long as no one freezes the paintballs, it's all right.
bro. If I get hit with a
Those
solid
hurt so
paintball,
bad.
We used to do that as kids. We would put rocks in our snowballs and pelt each other with them.
That's completely different.
It's the same thing because, like, yeah, you're familiar with snow. You got the wet snow and then the powdery snow.
Yeah.
With the powdery snow, it doesn't make a good snowball.
No,
So you got to
not at all.
compact it with a rock, and then you pelt your friend in the head with it.
You just spray it with a little bit of water, and then it turns to an ice ball.
Why? It's all freezing. I turn on the garden hose. The old man yells at me because now it's all frozen in the garden hose and it splits. So now he's got to fucking shell out $8 for a new hose. You don't think I've heard this conversation before, Joe? And then, like, if I go into the sink to freeze it, I'm running in and out of the house. I'm letting the heat out. He's not paying to heat the whole neighborhood.
Oh,
you had one of those old men.
Yes, I did.
yeah. That.
Oh yeah,
And he's still around, but I don't live there anymore.
fat.
Then you dragging snow in mud in the house.
Oh
and-
yeah, that was my mom yelled at me for that one.
You had a mud room.
No, we
Oh
didn't.
man, at least
had a mud-
I grew up
we
in a
had a
mud room
mud
at
room.
least.
We never had a mud room.
The worst part is the mud room was never heated, so you had to like take everything off in the mud room when it's like 12 degrees outside.
I thought it was stupid. Our mud room actually, so it was the garage, and then you walked into the house, and then there was a little hallway, and then the mud room was at the back. It was like a back entrance to the house. It was really weird. I don't know what. I grew up in Jersey, so the way that house was built, it was.
The house I grew up in,
Strange.
like as soon as you walk through the front door, you were probably 3.5 feet away from the TV. Like that's how small the house was. So we didn't have a mud room. It was just you took your shoes off outside, you fucking banged them together, and then you just put them in the kitchen because that was at least that fake ass linoleum.
Dude, the house I grew up in was like a bazillion square feet. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Ooh, check out this baller right here.
I feel like it was, but let's see here.
See, I thought
Holy shit!
I thought the house I grew up in was big, and I went home a couple years ago, and I'm like, holy shit, this thing is tiny
It's because
compared
you
to
were
the homes,
smaller, yeah.
the homes
36
that you see now.
So the house I grew up in is 3,600 square feet.
Jesus Christ.
36, 76.
Baller.
And
baller.
it was on, I don't know, this must be like 2 acres or some shit. It was a lot of land. I remember that because I had to mow it. I had to go out there. Like, it would
See,
take
I'll
me
look up
all
mine.
of a Saturday to mow my parents' lawn.
You didn't have a ride-on mower. You had a 3,700 square foot home, but you couldn't afford a ride-on mower.
No, we had a full-on like
Tractor?
riding mower with the dual blades.
Yeah.
It wasn't a chintzy one. It was just a lot of property. 3.6 acre lot. That's how big the lot was. And so what? 3 acres is what I had to mow. It was ridiculous. Oh, those were good days. I'd get off football practice and then just mow the yard all day.
Yeah, no, mine was 1,200 square feet.
The craziest part is the house is $1 million.
Literally, your house was 3 times the size of mine.
House I grew up in was 2,200 square feet.
I'm like looking at it right now on Zillow. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah,
If I ever
that
got $1
was
million,
mine.
I'll buy it back.
See how big and nice the house is next door, and see how nice the house is next door, and then I lived in a little fucking thing in the middle. And when I lived there, that deck wasn't there. There was no deck.
So I'm going to try to post a picture of each of our old houses right now. Okay, give it a second. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool.
The worst thing for my house is my dad's driveway
54 minutes.
was 365 feet long, so having to shovel that in the winter, I'd rather do your ride-on lawnmower than shovel 365 feet of yard.
Bro, that's nothing. Our driveway was I guess 300, probably 400 feet of driveway.
Was it paved?
Bro.
No, my driveway was not paved.
Here's what we need to do. I need to
It was
get
dirt.
we need to get like a camera. Oh no, a TV. So when I put things on here, maybe we can do like a live cut in.
I told you I have a TV sitting at the house doing nothing.
How big is it?
Yeah, that's the
50
house I
inch?
grew in.
Yeah, we need some smaller.
Oh,
Or maybe just put like a TV right there where you can like see what I'm looking at.
so that ain't bad.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun.
It's
Okay.
still twice the size of the house I grew up in.
Oh, we all had great childhoods though, right?
Yeah, we grew up in the 80s.
Yeah,
Good enough. You're still alive, so I'm sure
I'm
it's
still
fine.
alive.
I don't know. My childhood was fucking
Everything
awesome.
we did was not recorded. That was
Yeah.
the best part about it.
Damn.
Yeah, there was no documentation of what I did.
No. None whatsoever.
And I still lived.
Social media ruined everything.
People weren't walking around with their huge recorders that had put the VHS
Here's-
tapes in back then.
It sucks because social media ruined everything, but then it fixed a lot of things. Like I'm sure kids get abducted all the time, but if your kid gets abducted from the front of your house now, there's like a 95% chance that someone's Ring doorbell caught that shit.
Yeah, and you see those videos, and they never catch the guy.
Ooh, we need to research that. All right, topic for next episode. Do they actually catch the people who abduct kids? That's a weird topic.
Maybe
But I'm
not
curious
abduct
now.
kids, but do they catch porch pirates?
No.
Oh no, because they
The
show
cops
up.
don't care about that.
They don't care about that. They're
They
just like
should
whatever.
after a certain dollar amount.
Yeah, but
But like that kid here.
There was
who-
I saw a video this one time. I saw it last night. This person, for whatever reason, bought 5 iPhones, and you see the delivery driver pull up in like a FedEx truck, and then he's walking up to the door, and then these 2 cars pull up simultaneously, and
As
it was
he puts on the package.
it was competing porch pirates, and they run up to the house, and the one guy like leaps over the bushes. And the other guy who didn't leap over the bushes has a knife and starts swinging at the other dude, grabs the box, and then the porch pirates start chasing each other for that package. Meanwhile, the FedEx guy's standing there like, and then whoever owns the house comes out the door and he's like, yeah, they just stole your shit. I don't care enough to chase them.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I
one.
wouldn't
that,
either.
That was
I
funny.
put it down and took my picture. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's exactly what he put it down. He took his picture and they came up and snatched that shit.
Yeah, they scared the shit out of him too because he wasn't
Yeah,
expecting.
he
He
wasn't
was an
expecting-
older guy
yeah.
too.
And he's like, they just stole your package. And I mean, I agree with the FedEx guy. I'm not chasing it. It's not mine.
No, I don't
The
get
fuck
paid
do I
enough for that.
I'm not going to get stabbed over somebody else's iPhone.
Nope.
But 5 iPhones,
Was that May? That was May
5
17th.
iPhones, that's considered grand larceny.
No, that was like that here when they stole that kid's medication. Because he had
Oh, yeah, that was
whatever-
like $20,000 worth of cancer medication.
Yeah, he had like a rare cancer that
Yeah.
they
And he
stole. And,
Yeah, I remember that. Did they ever catch that guy?
no.
Yeah, see?
And what do you do with that? You can't do anything with it. So you just stole it for nothing. You might
Yeah,
as well just
exactly.
snuck it back and left it there. Because they had to get
He
like
probably tried it. He probably tried some of the drugs to see if it worked.
probably.
Why would you steal? This
They,
is so
that's the thing.
bad.
They don't know what's in the box. They just steal what it is. Like they hope it's something cool.
Do any of you watch Mark Rober
No,
on YouTube?
no.
He's a YouTuber who used to work in NASA. Really nice, smart. I don't know. If
Oh,
he's
is he
nice.
the one that makes the booby traps?
He makes a booby trap. Oh, there's
Yes.
a couple guys that do that, but he does like
I've seen those booby trap videos. They're funny as shit.
He's
like the glitter
he's
bombs.
awesome.
Yeah.
He does like kids, bunch of educational stuff for kids, all types of good stuff. He has like little building things you can buy. I don't know if he does that anymore, but it was cool. He did the iPhone thing, and that shit was crazy. It was like exploding glitter, skunk smells, like people were taking boxes, and he was just like, "I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna get him." And then it would like be like, "I have your location and a picture of you."
Yeah, he put like a GPS
I
unit.
know, and he would show-
like, when they
Yeah.
opened the box, it like took a picture and like
Yeah.
exploded after that.
Yeah, it would be like a phone, and it would send a picture, and he would like literally show the person stealing, and it's like they'd be in their home wearing like a wife beater, open it up, and you see like their significant other in the background, and then they'd be like, "Oh shit!" Run away, chuck it in just chuck the thing in a dumpster.
Yeah, and he just goes picks it back up later and just redoes it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those videos are awesome. You ever see the one where the guy goes up to steal the package and it explodes and he falls down and he shits himself?
Oh,
I haven't seen that.
That one's- he was like, "Oh no, I shit myself," and the guy's yelling, "Yeah, you shouldn't have stolen my package." And it was his next door neighbor. That one made me laugh so bad.
knock on wood, and thank God this is actually a real wood table. Shout out to Carl for providing us with a real wood table.
Thanks, Carl.
I've never had a package stolen. Watch, I'm gonna have a ton of package stolen now, but I think the good thing is when
We're all on streets that no one just randomly drives down. No one's coming all the way down here to steal packages.
yeah, we
my
live in nicer
neighborhood.
areas, but I have like a pillar, and they always put the package behind the pillar, so when you drive by, you can't tell
That's what
there's
they do
over
at
a
my house
package.
too.
Yeah, I have a little courtyard, so like all there is like a little gate,
Thanks,
and they put it on the other side of
Amazon,
the pillar.
UPS, and FedEx drivers who are smart enough to put the package behind the pillar. Every now and then, I'll get that fool that throws it right on my freaking front doorstep, and I'm like,
Fucking idiot.
and that drives me crazy because the sun here is ridiculous. So if you don't get home, if you have something in there that melt, I had vitamins in a package once. He put it right on the front. I opened that thing when I got in the house. It was completely, all the vitamins were just one giant vitamin. I took a
You
picture.
take it all of it. I just eat it all at once.
Just cut it up in slices.
You'd be super Robbie.
I could be. I sent it back to Amazon. I was like, hey, so they're melted. The guy left it on the thing. And they're like, keep them. I'm like, what am I going to do with melted vitamin?
Well, yeah, they don't want to deal with the return.
Especially like stuff like that. They're just like,
My
"It is
wife,
what it is."
my wife worked at an online like catalog company like years and years ago, and whenever something would show up broken that had glass, they'd be like, "Hey, okay, we believe you. We don't need pictures, whatever. Just throw it out. Don't open it, and we'll send you a new one." So this guy ordered like one of these huge tall mirrors, right? And you could hear the glass rattling in there. And he's like, "Hey, I ordered this, and it showed up broken." And my wife messaged back, said, "Okay, do not open the box. We will send you a new one free of charge. Sorry, it happens." And he emails like 2 hours later. "I got fucking broken glass all over my living room. What do I do?" She's like, "Why do you have broken glass all over your living room?" "Well, I opened the box because I figured I could salvage the frame from the mirror." And he had broken glass everywhere.
Why would you salvage the frame from the mirror?
I don't know, because the guy's an idiot.
But like, where are you going to find a giant mirror?
I don't know. That sounds like something you would do, to be quite honest with me. You'd be like, "Well, it's a good frame. I'm going to hold on to it."
Put it
I
in his
bet you-
garage
Depends on
with
how big the
everything else.
mirror is.
Yeah, I don't know how big it was.
If it's a giant mirror, it's going in the trash. If it's like portrait size,
I think,
maybe.
I think it was one of those like long, tall ones. It's like a
Oh yeah, that's pure trash. I'm
Yeah.
not dealing with that.
those stand up ones or whatever.
Like
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah. What are you gonna do with the frame?
what are you gonna do with it? I mean, if it's big enough for me to put like a giant picture in, like a poster, okay, cool. Maybe I'll use it for a poster or something. But
I can
Yeah,
see
see-
Robbie getting a self photo of himself and putting it in there and hanging it up.
But they
whoa,
really,
I'm not that vain.
but they really don't give a shit about like vitamins. They probably bought that for a few pennies and they don't care. They don't want it back. What are they going to do with it?
Well, what are they gonna do with the question?
Yeah.
I mean, you return it, they're just gonna throw it in the
They're
trash.
just gonna
'cause
throw it in the
it's,
trash. So they tell you to throw it in the trash.
yeah,
No, you can take a nibble off that vitamin every so often.
I had them for a while.
Like, I'm low on vitamin C.
So actually, the first like 2 inches or inch of vitamins weren't completely fused. So I would take like a knife and pop one out, just to see how far I could get. And then eventually I had fresh vitamins and stuff, but it was just fun trying to see how many I could get out before I was like, all right, fuck this.
See, that's why they left it for you.
Yeah.
It's fun times.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What were we even talking about?
I have no clue.
No idea.
This is why we need like a live chat. So we could be like, hey, chat. What the fuck were we talking about?
No, then the chat will distract us even more.
Oh, we couldn't have a
God.
live chat. That would be ridiculous. Nope. You would have to man the chat. I'm not dealing with people like that. Not like
Why
that.
not?
I don't know. Because then they're asking questions.
I
and then
think that would be the fun part.
We
Like,
could-
this guy wants to know about this.
Okay, if we ever get to a point where we're doing more than one episode, or we just get to a point where we're actually relevant, we can do like a live episode with Chad and all that stuff. I will indulge that.
If we get past episode 10.
Yeah.
Okay,
By your own admission, you get bored easy. So
I
let's,
do get bored
let's,
easy.
Let's.
but this is actually fun. I'm actually having a good time doing this.
For now.
You know me too well.
Yeah.
10 plus years, Robbie.
That's right.
Yeah, 10 plus years. It's a long time to know somebody. It's a very long time to know somebody. What else we got on here? Anything else? You guys?
No. I mean, you got the list. I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't want to pull up my phone. I don't.
I mean, the list sucks because you guys didn't go in like I told you
what
to.
was this? The whole wife drinking too
Because
much.
look, I.
Bro, that was like 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
But
what
it's
fuck
still
that
on the
was about.
list,
Yeah.
and it's not highlighted. We didn't talk about it.
Well, then.
Was it just a one night thing, or is it a constant thing? Because that sounds more like an intervention to my part. You know, like
It was a question. It was a. I'm gonna have to elaborate on that later.
So what led you to put it onto the list then?
God, who knows? I'll have to.
Were you drunk at the same time? Like,
probably
well,
was.
oh, well, she's drinking too much and just put it on your list?
Nah, it wasn't that. It was like it actually didn't have anything to do with the wife drinking. It was like an observation of drinking, and then kind of like the last thing we talked about with what did we talk about?
Yeah.
What was the last observation? Oh, with the food and your
Oh.
stuff being store bought. It was like
Yeah.
a weird observation I made where I was like, oh, I wonder. I don't remember. I will have to go back and search my brain and try to remember it. But I honestly couldn't tell you right now.
When are we doing another bear dinner?
Mm.
Do they even do those anymore?
They do. We went to. Okay, so for
No, after Homeboy got busted for putting it on the company credit card. No,
yeah, but there's no company here. Okay, so for reference,
that was so funny as shit.
for
He's
those
like,
who-
oh, come on out. I'll put it on the company credit card. I was like, you're gonna get caught for that. Nah, I won't get caught for that. And then he got caught for that. And he's like, hey man, I need money for that shit because they're making me pay for it.
Okay, so
You remember that? That was
I do
funny.
remember that.
was
I
hilarious.
didn't go to that one, I don't think.
I never went to any of them.
So for reference, for those who have BJ, is it just BJ's?
I think BJ's.
It's just BJ's, the restaurant. Whoever has the BJ's, they do these beer dinners every, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months. So you sign up. It's usually at like 7 at night, and they provide you with
Full course meal.
like a 4-course meal and that's paired with 4 or 5 alcohols.
Yeah, but they give you a lot more than that.
Yeah, so you can get as much, like they pour a little, and if you want more, you can get more.
Yeah, they just leave the bottles on the table and you just keep drinking. It was great.
Yeah, so those are fun. We went to BJ's, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, and they were having a beer dinner, and I'm like, no, but I think it was something. They're like themed, so it will be like hops and barleys.
I
and-
still have all the Samuel Adams glasses I
Stouts.
won the last time.
bro, I have all those fucking glasses. I wish I'd just get rid of them. I hate glasses. This is like my bane of my existence. Does anybody out there have a significant other that loves glasses and cups?
Well,
I mean,
my
the
ex
souvenir
has
cups.
like 1,000 of those stupid Starbucks cups.
What, like that?
No, like the ones you
that
buy.
you
I was
about to say,
for
that's
$30
like-
a
that's the
bottle.
cheapest shit.
31 you buy the really plastic ones that they sell at
Oh,
Starbucks.
those
She
fucking
has boxes of those things, like boxes.
Yeah.
She probably has about $2 to $3 grand worth of those.
Like
things.
we
If
have
it's a souvenir cup, I can see like you know, you go down to the strip and you get one of those fucking tall drinks. Like, yeah, okay, that's fine, just one.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with it?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do with it?
I have it displayed on my bar. I'm gonna put colored sand in it, and it'll look nice. I even have one shaped like the Luxor and has a fucking light on top.
See, no, it's still dumb.
No, it's not dumb. What
I
are you
hate
talking about?
fucking
dude?
glasses and
You are the dumbest person I've ever talked to.
Why?
That thing is the tits. It's like this big at the base. It's solid black. It's got a light on it. It's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
That
so
one might be all right.
Yeah, see?
But
Two
it's
against
fine.
one. I won this one.
it's when it gets to the amount of, but we're good now. So.
You got rid of most of them. haven't tried to pawn
I think
off
over the past like year, we've gotten rid of probably like
Just-
I don't know, 2-3 boxes,
Just
and these
do
are
what
like
I said
pretty
I was
big.
going to do to you. Throw one a week away. And you just take one, just throw it away.
No, I
Every week.
donate them. Donate all of them.
Where?
Goodwill, just throw it in.
Oh.
I
Goodwill,
mean, they're either gonna
Savers.
throw it away or they're gonna keep them.
At one time, they're like, oh, we're not accepting anything today. So I never went back.
Oh, during
I-
COVID.
I don't know if it was before COVID. It was long before that. I think they just had
never
like
had them say
I think
that.
somebody like showed up and just dumped like a truckload of shit, and they had people scrambling to like sort it and all that shit. We're not accepting anything today.
I have showed
It
up.
was that Goodwill over off of Fort Apache and Flamingo.
That's a big one too.
Fort
Yeah.
Apache and Flamingo. Oh,
Yeah,
I know
you
which
know
one you're
that,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah. I've shown up to Goodwill and they've been like, we can't take that. I think I
Yeah.
took like a kid's like wheelbarrow and I'm like, perfectly good condition. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we can't take that. I'm like, really? You want me to just throw this in the trash? I mean, another little kid could use this. I ended up giving it to a friend who was like, oh my God, thank you. This is like
Go to
$70.
Savers, they'll take everything.
Savers. I had someone who didn't know Savers was like a kind of like a thrift store type of place. Like, oh, everything's new there. I'm like, no, it's not.
Never been to one of those.
It's fine. It's just like a ghetto Goodwill.
Yeah, pretty much. That's where I get all my kids' books.
Yeah, you could
the
definitely
book-
get a ton of books there.
And you get them in good condition.
Yeah,
Like I got them all those those illustrated classic books, like Moby Dick, Journey to the Center of the Earth, those type of books,
that's
for
solid.
like $1.
Nice.
I don't know if ever is Savers only here.
We
I
never
think
had them in the Midwest, as far as I know.
Yeah, I went down a rabbit hole with not Journey, 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
20,000.
Yeah, 20,000 Leagues Under
There
the
you
Sea. Completely went down a rabbit hole because that book was written during the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about a full-on submarine with a combustion engine. That shit didn't exist then.
Yeah.
So I went down a rabbit hole looking up submarines. Do you know when the first submarine was used in battle?
Like, I don't know. I know it was steam powered. That's
no,
all I remember.
No. 1775 Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
not steam power. It was man powered. It was a one-person submarine. Some guy got in it and pumped water into the bottom so he'd sink down, and he'd hand crank himself with a little propeller to go underneath the boat, and he'd drill a hole. To
I do
attach a
remember
bomb to
that.
it.
That was actually in history. Do they even teach that anymore? I remember them teaching us about this guy.
They don't teach history at all anymore, really.
Oh, that's right. Don't don't teach the mistakes of the past.
Yeah.
Fuck slavery. What?
What? I didn't say that. Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, that's our education system for you.
But I went down a rabbit hole on submarines.
Hmm.
I was very shocked to find out they had submarines in 1775.
Hey, that's a show topic. Submarines and
So shut up and stop talking about it till next week.
You do realize we're
God damn it,
never
Joe.
going to mention them again.
okay. I think that's our time. Unless somebody has something relatively important.
No.
Oh
Is
no,
anything we talk about important?
no, it's not.
It's not
We're
important.
literally just ranting
Yeah,
for an
That's
hour.
the best part.
I know it's the best topics you can possibly think of. Incomplete, non-factual information, just off the cuff. Who knows? Maybe we should do fact checking.
Yeah, I don't. 90% of the shit I said is probably wrong. I don't know.
Oh, we should probably put a disclaimer at the end of our episode. This is all for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. So like,
Oh man, I don't want to get sued. That would suck.
by who?
Who the fuck knows?
By who? I didn't say nothing. I mean, I'll say it again. Fuck Motel 6. Cheap
Yeah,
ass
you're
rooms.
gonna get sued by Motel 6 and
You think I'm the first person to say that publicly?
Ashley Furniture. Huh?
They probably already got sued for that.
Yeah, they definitely got a lawsuit for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
What's
guy's
the
widow
other-
made a lot of money.
What's the company that's right next to Walker Furniture?
Walker. Mm.
I bought a bed set from Walker once. It's the worst bed set I ever bought. Every time you walk, or so the front has the footboard is shaped so that when you walk by it hits your knee every time. Like I have to put like a little warning for people because this is in the guest room, this bed set, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, this footboard is gonna hit you in the knee if you don't be careful.
It sticks out that far.
It's just the way it's shaped and the way the bed's shaped. It sticks out so far. It's really weird. It's like offset like this, so you just hit it with your knee. It's so stupid. But it was like $100. It was like $300 on Black Friday for an entire bedroom set. So
Yeah, why not? Especially for a guest room.
yeah. All right, everybody. That's our show for today. Kevin, Joe, say your pieces.
Peace.
Later.
All right, everybody, just make sure you check us out. I guess I got to plug socials. That's a thing. Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. All right, have a good
We
one.
have them. They're there. Find us. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, look them
Yeah.
up. They're somewhere.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. Thanks for listening, everybody.